Well, because the internet's a dumb bastard right now, and I'm actually in a hotel while I'm doing this. Well, I don't get to actually look at the articles and say stuff and be like, oh my gosh, the characters, the concept art. Oh, but for people who already knows, Goosebumps has become Goosebumps Horrorland. So the sequel, which we already knew. I mean, I'm not trying to poke at anyone and slapping everyone in the face, but we freaking damn knew. They already had a concept art. And the funniest part is about the best Goosebumps video I have out there that is still getting views. I mean, wow, 35, no, 35, oh my gosh, 3,000 plus views. Oh my gosh. I just got to congratulate people and say thank you for watching that one. But there's a sister one too, you know? Check out the sister one. The sister one is all alone getting just 26 views. I'm like, but it has a sister. Why are you ignoring the sister and just looking at the brother? You gotta check out the sister too. Anyways, we already knew it was Goosebumps Horrorland. The only thing is there going to be something different? I don't remember right now. And I guess when I get back home, I'll actually be able to tell you, oh yes, different. Oh yes, same. For right now, I could just tell you looking at it, I think it might be different. I think it might be. And the first thing we got for Goosebumps Horrorland, and people might actually now say, oh, but the one that you found earlier, that was an official. Yes, it is. It actually was official. It actually had Sony pictures and everything underneath it. So it is official, but they, I guess, rebooted it, changed it up. So there we go. I mean, yeah. And I'll just have to use Bjorn for right now because he has the freaking art on there. I'm like, oh, I can at least pick the three characters out there. So first things first is what he said is it's going to be based on the Horrorland books. Oh, oh my gosh. That's okay. That's okay. The only messed up part would just be, doesn't that mean that, like for instance, when the original movie came out, bunches of books flood out. But Goosebumps Horrorland, it's 9 years old. I mean, yes, I know it's messed up. It started as 9 years old, but the later books are not even that old yet. So you guys are gonna reproduct those? I mean, it doesn't make real true sense. I'm not being a jerk here, but and I really hope that at least have more books including Goosebumps Horrorland. I mean, we have, of course, One Day at Horrorland. You have to read. Yeah, you got to re-release that one. Return to Horrorland, even though that's the worst book, and special thanks to Nostalgia. Was it Nostalgic Click? No, it was the Bookworm, man, David Popovich. So he actually, yeah, he was the one who actually debriefed me a little bit on Return to Horrorland. And Return to Horrorland is kind of a bad book. But even so, it's a bad book. They still have to release that one as well, even though it's going to be messed up. I mean, it's a Goosebumps 2000 book, but even so, they already released a few Goosebumps 2000s book. So they have to release that one. They have to. So yeah, we have two books already. One Day in Horrorland, Return to Horrorland, and all of the freaking Horrorland, Goosebumps Horrorland books they have. There might be even more, and hopefully there will be. They should be even more than that. So let's talk about the three things that we saw in the thumbnail. Depending on if he just put them in there or something, I guess I need to make another video, but I'm just going to talk about the three that I saw in there. He had the jack-o'-lanterns, which if you looked at the movie novel video I created, the jack-o'-lanterns were in the movie at first. Yeah, if that actually was a novelization, which I guess it was the movie novelization, then that means that, yes, the jack-o'-lanterns should have been in the movie, but they got cut. And then we have Slappy. Of course, Slappy's going to come back. I mean, Revenge of the Living Dummy was in the first book. I mean, the first movie. You actually saw that in the bookcase, which I was scratching my head and saying, okay. So you have Night of the Living Dummy and you have Revenge of the Living Dummy. Why do you have two Slappy books, number one? Number two, you still didn't answer my question of if you have multiple books, does that mean that they'll have multiple appearances? There's multiple of them. Like, for instance, there'll be 10 Slappies in all that you have to defeat. Yeah, that's the question that never will be answered. Never will be answered. But yeah, Revenge of the Living Dummy was in the movie. Go ahead and check it again. Go ahead, check back. Go ahead. Look, watch the movie again. I'll tell you, it was there. So it makes sense that that one that might spark Goosebumps Horrorland. It might spark it. Last but not least is the Haunted Mask. The Haunted Mask does have one called Scream the Haunted Mask. And, well, I think it was Carrie, yeah. But the weird thing is that that book was completely weird. Special thanks to D83. May they rest in peace. They were the ones who actually debriefed me on that one. And that one was, it was something. Yeah, that was something. Something. Something to behold. Something, all right. Yeah. I'm going to try to continue loading it and then do a better video on what we can expect. But for right now, thank you for watching. Sorry for the black screen. You'll see visuals someday. I just don't know when.